Welcome to the South Ops Fire Weather Webcast for Wednesday, January 28th. I'm your host, Kristen Stewart. We still have quite a bit of mid and high cloud cover over portions of the region this morning from a weak frontal system to our north. These clouds should stick with us throughout much of the day, keeping skies partly to mostly cloudy overall. The increased instability from this weather system has reduced the coverage of Tule fog over the San Joaquin Valley, however, giving way to much sunnier skies for that area. Our region will remain dry today, though we can't rule out a couple stray showers over our far northern areas. Other than that, the weather today and throughout the rest of the week should not be too exciting. Our weather pattern over the next 7 to 10 days will be quite uneventful. Other than a weak trough passing through Northern California today, high pressure is expected to remain in control through the rest of the week, keeping mostly quiet weather in place. Another weak trough may graze the region Sunday into Monday, but this will not amount to much, and then high pressure will build right back in. We will have to watch the trajectory of this weak trough afterwards, because if it decides to dig into the desert southwest by the middle of next week, we might get into an offshore wind event. But our confidence in this is very low, and we won't get into it yet. Even though dry weather will prevail, and we would like to see more precipitation occur before we get into the spring, there are thankfully no significant weather issues or hazards that we need to be mindful of over the next 7 days. Instead, conditions should be favorable for prescribed burn projects. Temperatures will remain near seasonal normal today, with highs mostly in the upper 50s and 60s for most areas. Thanks to continued light offshore flow, the Southern California coastal areas will remain warmer in the low to mid 70s. A few degrees of warming are likely region-wide through Friday or Saturday as high pressure strengthens a little bit. Highs are expected to range in the 60s to low 70s for most areas, except the Southern California coastal areas will warm into the upper 70s to low 80s. Some warmer spots may even rise into the mid-80s. As high pressure weakens and a weak trough moves through late this weekend, temperatures will cool back down a few degrees into early next week, but they should remain above normal. Then temperatures are likely to rebound again as high pressure returns. Humidity will remain mostly persistent through the period, with minimums largely in the teens and 20s away from the San Joaquin Valley and adjacent foothills. Some localized values in the single digits will be possible across the deserts and higher terrain, especially late this week when high pressure strengthens a bit. Humidity may be a tad higher for Sunday and Monday as that weak trough ripples through. Breezy offshore winds will remain common across the higher terrain and some valleys of Southern California through the period. Otherwise, no significant winds are expected through early next week. Winds may be briefly onshore Sunday and Monday as a weak trough ripples through. Some forecast projections have been hinting at a potential moderate to locally strong Santa Ana wind event mid-next week, though confidence remains low at this time. While this dry pattern continues, most wildland fuels remain in the live category with deep green up present across the low and mid elevations. This continues to provide strong and widespread barriers to fire spread, keeping fire danger very low. And that's all I have for today. Thanks for tuning in. Our next webcast will be on Friday, January 30th. Have a fantastic day.